Namaste. Begin this practice in child's pose. Come onto your shins, extend your hips back, reach your arms forward, and let the forehead gently kiss the mat as you notice your breathing. The foundation of this practice starts by acknowledging the gifts that you already have in your life. One starting with the breath. So take a giant inhale through your nose, hold it at the top. Exhale, open your mouth side out. Feel your body melt further into the pose. When you think of things you are thankful for, it's one of the highest forms of conscious thought. So come up with at least one thing in your mind right now that's floating about that you are extremely grateful for. For this practice, each yin posture we will come into is meant to help you strengthen the mind and lengthen the muscles in your body. We may be holding poses for 2 to 5 minutes apiece. So while you're here, really focus on the breath. See where you can take control. Slow it down and deepen your inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, reach your arms forward, lift your hips off your heels so your hips are to the sky and your heart melts closer towards the earth. Breathe into the length of your thighs as your hips open further and your spine starts to get longer throughout this slight back bend, heart opening pose. In any one of these postures, you can always modify for what's best for your body. Pay attention. It's meant to be challenging, but not painful. So if you need to roll up a blanket for under the knees, or place a pillow between your elbows and the ground, you do what's comfortable for you. Inhale, slowly come up. and make your way into seated with your legs out in front of you and together. Sit up nice and tall, spread your sit bones. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, reach forward towards your toes, ankles, shins, or knees. Wherever you can find a connection, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, let your heart melt closer towards your thighs and your head hang. As you come into this forward fold and feel the backs of the legs lengthen. Breathe deeper through any discomfort. You may even find yourself feeling thankful that you can feel your legs, arms, or back today. The challenge ends where gratitude begins. When you find yourself wanting to leave a pose, remember that's your body growing and evolving. Deepen your breath. The more you practice expressing gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will continue to find more to be thankful for. On your next inhale, sit up tall and transition your way for your hands to come behind your hips, fingers face towards your body. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and gently lift your hips up, letting your head fall back and your throat and heart open towards the sky. Continue to find deep breaths in this reverse table pose. Exhale, slowly lower your hips back down. Inhale, keep the knees bent and bring the bottoms of the feet together as you sit up nice and tall. Find your hands to your ankles, take a deep inhale, and exhale, melt your heart towards your feet. Let your head hang and your neck and spine lengthen as you deepen your breath. You can release your palms open or keep them on your feet. Feel your hips open as gravity takes hold. Continue to find the breath. Gratitude is happiness doubled by amazement. What more can you find to be thankful for today? As this posture gets more intense, amplify your breath. Focus on your deep inhales and exhales. Find one more deep round of breath. On your next inhale, make your way up to seated and extend your legs out in front of you. Extending your right leg straight, bring your left foot inside the right thigh, splay the knee open. Opening up the thighs, sit up tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach forward towards the toe of the right leg. Exhale, continue to melt your chest toward your right leg as you deepen the breath. Mindfully walk your hands through center and let your torso melt forward as you continue to feel the hips opening and find your inhales and exhales. It's a beautiful feeling to realize you already have so much. If you can just close your eyes and feel the abundance that surrounds you. Mindfully listen to one more round of breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly sit up. We're going to change sides. Extend your left leg straight. Bend your right knee so the right foot comes inside towards the left thigh. Open up the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen as you fold over the left leg. The more you practice expressing gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will continue to find more to be thankful for. Mindfully walk your hands through center and exhale. Continue to breathe as you open up in this forward fold. Notice where you choose to let the arms fall. Palms can be lifted up towards the sky or grounded into the earth. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears and relax the foot. Continue to listen to that beautiful sound of your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On your next inhale, make your way up. Sitting tall, extend both legs out to a wide V. Sitting up tall, inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, walk the hands forward as far as you can go to find your own edge. That's where it becomes a little bit uncomfortable in the hip joints, but enough where you can deepen the breath. Let your heart melt closer to the earth with every exhale. Let go of the head, let the neck hang. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Pay attention to where your thoughts have shifted. When you think about what you are thankful for, you immediately get catapulted into the present moment, which has so many physical and mental benefits long term. On your next inhale, gently sit up and close the legs. We're going to shift into a deeper pose with one leg, half hero's pose. Bring the right heel towards the right hip and keep the left leg extended out in front of you, so both knees are gazing at each other. Be mindfully aware of the knee joint and your edge. You know your body, trust yourself, and place a blanket under the knee or the hip if you would like to modify for support. Gently come back onto the hands. If you can, go further onto the forearms. And if you'd like to take this pose to its fullest expression, lay all the way onto your back and breathe into that right thigh, front quad. Again, you know how far to take it today. No judgment. Just find a place you can open up and breathe on this side. You may be laying all the way back at this point, or you're sitting up and just putting a gentle weight into the hands. Either way, you're opening up the heart, finding a back bend and a quad stretch. Deepen your breath as you come forward and transition out of this pose gently. Extend both legs out in front of you and rub the legs, the knee joint, wherever there's a bit of tension as the blood comes rushing back into the joints and you feel the benefits of this pose. Coming into the left side, left heel comes up by the left hip, right leg extends straight out in front of you. And again, your choice to come backwards onto the hands, forearms, or lay all the way onto your back. But wherever you choose to be, find gratitude for the fact that you woke up with both legs to feel today. Inhale, slowly come back up to seated. Exhale, extend both legs out in front of you, transitioning out of this pose. Be mindful of that knee joint. When you're ready, come laying all the way down onto your back. Inhale, hug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massaging the spine, Feel the length of the low back as it presses into the ground. Extend the legs straight towards the ceiling and just mindfully work through the ankle joints and toes, intuitively moving in any which direction it feels right for you to observe the feet in this present moment. On your next exhale, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, reach for the outsides of the feet for happy baby pose. So as you continue to breathe, pull the knees gently towards the chest. As you rock side to side, feel the hips open up. And really allow yourself to feel all sensations as you keep the eyes closed here. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we can start each day more positive than the one before. Coming into reclined pigeon pose, extend the legs straight. Bring the right heel up and over the left thigh. So you're making a figure 4 with the legs. Reach the hands through the hole between the right knee and left thigh and gently pull the left thigh towards the face, the chest, as both legs come towards the body and you open up the right knee, thigh, hip, and glute. Feel the waves of your inhales and exhales as you deliberately find them and let your body melt into this pose. Gratitude is one of the healthiest of all human emotions, and it just takes awareness and some practice, just like you're doing right here on your mat, to acquire this natural state of being. And it will become easier, one day at a time. Inhale, extend the legs straight. Exhale, change sides, hooking the left heel now over the right thigh for reclined pigeon. In this yin posture, as you reach through the hole and grab onto the legs, be aware of the tension in which you're holding. Maybe it's in the shoulders or the knees. Take a deep inhale and exhale as you release that tension. And just let the pose come to you through whatever edge you may be feeling. It is completely natural to go into dark places in the mind sometimes. But when we are aware of that space, practicing gratitude can be the light that overshadows all the darkness. Find a few more rounds of deep breaths in this pose. On your next inhale, extend the legs up to the sky and get that blood and oxygen flowing back through the legs. Bend the knees, bring the knees all the way off to the left, arms to a T, chin off the right shoulder. Start with a spinal twist. Once you find this opposition, if you'd like to go even further, take your bottom left foot towards your top right hand for a bind. Cat-tail pose. Continue to deepen the breath as you find this twist and let gravity take hold. The right shoulder continues to splay towards the earth as the right leg continues to cross over the body. Take one more round of breath and then we'll change sides. Slowly release hand to foot bind. Bring the knees back together and through center. All the way off to the right, arms to a T, chin off the left shoulder. Start with that spinal twist. And if you'd like to go deeper for cattail pose, bottom right foot to left top hand. Find a deep breath in. Exhale as your body relaxes in opposition out. A grateful heart is like a magnet for miracles. Pay close attention to the gifts you are given every day, starting with the breath. Inhale, release the bind, bring the knees back through center, give them a squeeze. Exhale, relax the left foot to the left corner of the mat, right foot to the right corner. Let the palms rest by your sides, feeling the body get heavy as you melt into the earth. Eyes closed, relaxing the body, relaxing the mind, relaxing the breath. Finding so much gratitude for all things that came up in our practice today. Shavasana. Take rest. Take as long as you need in this pose, yogis. Namaste.